Hi guys, I hope you're good since last video. Chorum Decision AI Agents Integration. So I'm going to be designing here the system that I want to put in place. I have decided this year that I'm going to start creating code nodes which are pluggable in any agentic system. So the idea here is to be able to have standalone applications that can be used by any AI agent. So you can add it to your workflow, or you can use it as a standalone application. It's very interesting. So this part here now is done. The second part is for the people who stay to the end of the video. Let's start explaining this system. So we have a nice ecosystem, different components, and we're going to go through each. So sit down, chill out, and enjoy. Agentic app with Chorum decision party, including human when needed. So that's what is interesting here. I've included that as an example. So we have an ecosystem around an agentic already existing workflow with nodes, different action, different nodes, different system. It's not detailed here, but just focus on the system. I'm not going to go into the details of each node. So here, the agentic system have access to the state. It can create, read, and update it. State node can be SQLite database, file, and vars, data class, Agentic. Okay, so we have our agentic workflow, have the access to the state node, but also can launch some CLI agent, can be started at any time by any node, injecting all the specific fields. And here we have the CLI agent nodes, Gemini or agents file for Codex Grok. Also, you can use Claude for that. And here we have the user input node, input analysis and structured schema creation. Injection. Just before that, the user initial input is saved to the state for future agent nodes if access is needed. So it goes to the state. We have this fresh user input that we can also inject after having structured it into the CLI agent files, templates, so creating a specific agent prompt file injected with the user request. Okay, so those agents, they have the access to the state where the user input is, and they can inject whatever they need to inject into the CLI. But the structured output is used to start agent workflow nodes. So user input and the agent start working, and the nodes, they have access to the state and to different elements. But we need an exit node for errors to transmit those, log those, or even start a separate agentic workflow that would work on errors and provide a second report for deeper study of it. So here you can also have a full workflow for that. So we have the error node here, kind of errors, terminal output, message webhook, file logs, user-facing message standardized. Why? Because user need simple standardized error messages, and also not provided hints on code or architecture for security reasons. And after here, you can just launch another agentic workflow, start the node, can start error management flow. So you see, you can use your creativity to just go into some other workflows. We have an output node, but we're going to see this at the end. So here we have a Chorum. That's the node, for example, that I'm going to add to this Agentic system. The Agentic workflow here has access to the CLI for sub-agent. The user input starts it. It has also access to the state that is going to be able to create new state, read existing state, and update those. And here comes those elements. We're going to see those after, judge and summarize. Let's focus on the Chorum. How does it works? We have here the Agentic workflow that uses Chorum for decisions with or without human input. So let's see the first one with the human. Human plus agent's decision node. So we have a human input node for Chorum decision on output. So the human is implicated in the decision tree. Agents pair Chorum, always working with human to make it in pair. Okay? So the example here is having 4 AI agents and 1 human. Provide each the insight or decision, which can be binary or not. Just use terminal input or human in the loop for the human to integrate the human. After we have the agents only decision node, AI agents in pair Chorum, agent autonomous decision. So here you can have a set of 3 or 5 AI agents that are going to provide the answer, binary or non-binary. For non-binary answers, it's very important to manage the length of those. So for non-binary answers, we have the important summarizer node that should be always present somewhere in your workflow. For memory as well as state, as for the state. Okay, so the summarizer node, length, result, or just to summarize insight, decision, general agent output. So your agentic workflow needs this summarizing node. Using tools in a loop, for example, and updating the memory. So agent nodes have access to the summarization as well. After, for the other kind of insight, so here the summarized Chorum output is sent to the judge node, but for the binary ones, we send them directly to the judge node. Don't need to summarize, because it's just a yes or no, a true or false. Okay? And after here we get the judge node. So the Chorum can be incorporated in any nodes, loop, or just output. Some with human, and some others completely autonomous. On the judge node, if no determinism in Chorum nodes, so no yes or no, no true or false, this agent will sync and decide. So it will be summarized, sent to this judge, and the judge will sync and decide. The final judge has to be a smart LLM. Judge provide final decision. On the nodes, they keep working on the flow as they're getting input and output from different parts of the ecosystem that we have around those. State is updated. The user input is injected to start everything. It's saved into the state. We can launch at any time CLI agent for complex features to make. And we have a summarizer. Your agentic workflow has access to it. The Chorum also, depending on kind of output, have access to it. If it is binary, we just go directly to the judge. But before that, we need to summarize if it is not binary. The judge renders the decision, and the agentic workflow knows what to do next. There is an error node And after you can use some analysis on those errors. And at the end, all decisions are done. Now it's time to output the result to user. Output formatted and delivered to user, the output node. So this also can be even more complex, depending on your output, if it is a file, if it is an email, and so on. So you got here an ID in the ecosystem, okay, a circle around it. It's like a spiral, a Naruto in Japanese, and you can plug in any nodes. So that's my ID in terms of what I want to deliver this year and create more and more. So agentic workflow at the center, and around it an ecosystem that is available to make it light, simple, and easy to plug in any nodes. At the same time, we have a Chorum, Chorums of AI agents which are making decisions. Also, any complex flow like can be linked, plugged into it at any place. Data analysis, error handling flow, messaging flow. What I didn't put here is maybe you can also add some weight in this Chorum, depending on the smartness of the model. So giving some weight also to the human decision for the final decision. Hope that you like this video. See you next time.